This is called Jordan Show and Tell. You've brought something into the studio that has some resonance for you, correct. And you want to show it to us?
Yeah, I was asked to bring in a product that I identify with or that I believe in. Now, I'll start by saying that I try to buy very few products in my life. I believe that we can live minimally, but the products that I do buy, I want them to be of a very high quality. I want them to have something special about them, and then I have to buy fewer products going forward because they last longer. Now, life used to be simple 25 years ago, okay? If you wanted to buy a nose hair trimmer in the United States, you may have bought the Panasonic ER409. This is my own unit from about 25 years ago.
So this, let me explain to the viewer, you've just handed me what looks like a very small vibrator.
Okay.
And it's a Panasonic.
Yeah.
And this is from the 90s, 2000s?
Sure. I don't have the exact lineage of it, but that's about the time I started trimming my nose hair. I can't tell you if it started growing in then or if I just became aware of it then, but this is a relic. This is an ancient relic. If you look on the bottom, you'll see that it's made in Japan, of course, Panasonic's headquarters. I never thought much about nose trimmers, but I didn't have to. I simply trimmed my nose hair with that, and you can trim ear hair as well if you choose. And that was the end of it.
Right.
It was a successful operation.
Yes.
And then
the operation was a success.
The operation was a success. And then this product was damaged. I may have dropped it. I don't remember. It may have just failed due to its age. Nevertheless,
if it was around you for 20 years, it probably killed itself. To cut a tiny little gun and shot its brains out. Have you noticed that a lot of your products commit suicide at a certain point?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So when I went to replace it,
I can't. I'm picturing all of your products have tiny little guns. And every now and then in your house, you're trying to sleep and you hear a tiny little shot. You go in and, oh, my hairdryer's dead. Sometimes they leave a little note. If I had to listen to him pronounce Socratic bullshit one more time. Oh my God, my stomach hurts, my chest hurts, my whole body falling apart. I'm sorry.
I respect inanimate objects, okay? It's like a Japanese mentality, okay? I treasure these. If they were sentient, I think they would value the way I treated them. Nevertheless, I went to replace this product when it was damaged. I live in the United States, and I was served this Panasonic ER411. This is disgusting. This
what are you talking about?
This is oversized. It's light and plastic. It looks like a rocket ship. The cutting mechanism I actually replaced. This had been discontinued, but I was able to buy the cutting part. I replaced it.
Wait a minute. You bought, how much did that cost?
I don't know, $15.
Okay,
$10.
you buy a $15 nose trimmer.
Yeah.
And then you went to the trouble to replace the blade?
Yeah, this was an inadequate product. This was no longer made in Japan. It was made in a country that is arguably known for some lower quality production methods. It looks like a rocket ship. It draws unnecessary attention to itself. It's a bright silver color. This was what you would get as an American after the glory days of nose hair trimmers.
Wait a minute. I don't see a huge difference. This one,
that's
look
telling
like
that you don't see a difference between those two objects.
One is silver and one is gray.
We define ourselves by the objects we interact with every day. I surround myself with beauty, with high levels of aesthetic pleasure, and it's not only putting on beautiful clothes, it's also using a beautiful nose hair trimmer. It's also understanding that everything we interact with defines our life. So I wanted a well-made product. I was not happy with this product, but I thought it was my only option, so I trimmed my nose hair unhappily with that product.
And when did this one commit suicide? You found this guy hanging.
No.
Woo!
So then I visited the country of Japan, and I found out that Panasonic sells a different nose hair trimmer model for the Japanese clientele.
Oh, so they sell us the inferior one.
The ER-GN10, and look how sleek and stylish this product is. This thing feels amazing in the hand. It's perfectly balanced. It's reminiscent of my old ER-409. This is from 25 years ago. This is from today.
Why do you know the serial numbers?
And since I was in Japan, I knew that this was not going to last forever, despite the fact that it is still made in Japan in a high quality. So I bought spares, and then I found that on my second trip they had come out with the originally it was the ERGN10, then they came out with the ERGN11. I bought 2 of those. This still serves me successfully. I just used it today, but one day this will meet its end. Now I do not have to worry about availability issue. I've got spare.
I love that those are still in the box.
They're still in the box.
They're still in the box, and yet they've killed themselves. Hold on a second. Let me see this.
Look at the beautiful. Just look at the packaging. I mean, this is clearly a product made for a clientele that demands high-quality products.
Look at your eyes. You look insane.
Why do they sell this to Americans and this beauty? Why do they sell this disgusting rocket ship to Americans and this beautiful piece of machinery to the Japanese clientele?
Well,
I mean, I don't understand the logic of that. But nevertheless,
how many of these did you buy?
I bought 4 of them. But the point is...
Now, I can see you being a little worried that you should have bought a 5th.
You take what you're given. I don't know what kind of nose hair trimmer you just buy whatever's available. I seek out high quality wherever on the planet it may lie. What do you even use to trim your nose hair? You don't have a hair and makeup person anymore.
Little scissors. Oh, thanks for saying you don't have a hair and makeup person
Wait a
anymore.
second.
Wait a minute. Why do you have to bring that up? That's hurtful. I mean,
what does that have to do with anything? You don't employ a hair and makeup person.
What are you talking about?
I
still do big gigs. I still do live shows.
Okay,
of course.
So you may contract one intermittently, but I'm saying that's not going to take care of your nose hair on a regular basis. I use
little scissors.
How do you get rid of that quantity of hair with a simple manual
device
like that? What are you talking
about? My nose is not pumping out tons of hair every day.
There's got to be over 100 individual hairs between those 2 nostrils. Are you telling me?
I use a little scissors.
How long does that even take?
And it's a little bit curved.
Are you confident in the quality of your work? I just don't. I know that if I look in that nose right now and I shone a light in there, if you're using manual scissors, there's no way you're accomplishing an efficient whisker removal.
I'm like Edward Scissorhands. I make little topiaries. I have a little dinosaur in this one, and I have a lizard in that.
It's not often talked about. You have hair removal challenges. You have shaving problems, and you always have. I'll come in and I'll see huge patches of hair on your face, isolated patches of hair. I don't know how, when you have resources available to you, I don't know how this passes inspection. I'll come in one day, you've got like you've shaved, but you've got like a tuft of red hair under your nose where your mustache would be. You've got like your neck a lot of times you have shaving problems. And just acknowledge.
Say about my neck.
You have you'll have a clump of hair sticking out of your neck in an arbitrary position.
Do you want to know what the problem is? Would you like me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, I have very sensitive skin.
Yeah.
And when I shave my throat, I get those razor bumps.
You're telling me you deliberately leave that hair there? You think that looks
better
than
I don't deliberately leave it there.
Do you see it?
I shave it, but sometimes I try to do a cursory job so I don't irritate the skin too much, and maybe I leave a stray hair. And you know what? This is hurtful.
No, this is not a stray hair. This is a clump of hair.
It's hurtful.
I'm not concerned with individual hairs.
Hurtful.
I'm just asking you.
Hurtful.
Do you feel if you can improve in some way by listening to the things I have to say? Why do you have to ridicule? I'm
not ridiculing
this product. You have the means.
Why do I have to buy it?
Scissor?
You've got 15 in a bag, you motherfucker. Give me one. Why are you saying I have to buy one?
I'm not giving you one of these.
Yes, you are.
I don't have the resources you have.
What are you talking about? I'll buy one from you for twice its price. You paid $8
to me.
I'll give you 16.
This is priceless to me. I'm not gonna put a price tag on this. The ERG
$100.
If someone's doing something better than you, don't ridicule. Just be like, I learned something.
I'll give you $100.
Oh, it's Socrates. Oh, it's Kaiser. I understand. Oh, you can be more efficient shaving your nose.
I'll give you $200. I'll give you $200.
Okay.
Say yes! Shake on it. That's 200 clams that you're gonna get. You made a huge profit on that.
Give it to me right now.
Well, do I have $200 on me? I don't know if I do. Maybe I do.
I'm not giving it back. Don't expect that when we walk out of this door, I'm giving it back.
You don't have to give it back.
Do you want the ERGN10 or the GN11?
What the difference is it?
I'm not clear on what the difference is. That's something I'm curious about, but it's written in Japanese, so you can get.
Well, what's the latest version?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to guess if there's the ERGN10 and the ERGN11, I'm going to guess maybe the ERGN11 is more recent. Maybe they're going in a backwards lumbering scheme. If I ever see the GN9, I know that that's a steal. I mean, these are just basic questions. I don't need to read Japanese or understand anything specific about nose hair. Just give me everything you have.
No.
You think you have more than 200 in cash on you?
Yeah. I go to strip clubs sometimes. I think that's, you were yelling at me, and you upset me because you said that my face was all fucked up. And
I'm just saying you have room for improvement. This is nothing to be ashamed about. This is something to embrace. I can help you improve.
Okay, there's 100. Really, 200? What if we go?
You offered 200.
I know, but what if I take it down a little bit now?
No.
I'll give you 100. Hold on. You want 200 seals the deal?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. It's $200.
Okay, which one do you want?
Why don't you choose?
Take this. You want this one?
No, I want one in a box, asshole. I don't want one that's been up your ass 2 hours ago.
No, this is not what I use for my ass.
Oh, what did you use for that?
Listen.
What goes up there? Seriously. What goes up the old bottom?
I don't remove hair in that area.
Why would you leave that there?
Why? I don't have any problem with that hair.
What do you mean?
I have no problem with that area.
Why do one orifice and not just...
This one is visible.
Well...
This one is, displayed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think the other's been displayed at times, frankly.
You know, a lot of the hair trimmers, they like to take over your whole bathroom. They have accessories. They have display stands. I'm scared of a number that high. I feel like it might be a little too deluxe. I like a minimal.
What battery does this take?
That takes a AA battery. I
Do
recommend
we have a AA around here? I'd like to try and see if I can get this thing going.
Well, I've got a AA in mind. You may not want the nose trimmer itself, but you could take my battery, I hope.
Yeah, I'll take the battery.
The battery's been in indirect contact with my nose and ears.
It's okay. This is brand new.
Now you stick that up your nose, and if I hear a grinding sound.
Hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Hear that?
Yep. Yeah. If I hear a grind, you're clearly not doing a good job with your scissors. That's all. That was all left behind.
So that what you're hearing is the actual grinding of some hair. I think I did a pretty good job with scissors.
Not from what I'm hearing. Oh my God! Each
one of these
blasts has like 4 hairs in it.
What do you mean blast?
And it just keeps going. You're just still in the same nostril. You haven't even moved on to the left.
So how often do you do this? You do this every day?
Every Tuesday and Friday. I find are the most efficient days to remove
You know what?
hair.
I do hope you're murdered soon. Oh, this is a new nostril.
Yeah, you haven't even gotten to your ears yet.
Ears?
Yeah. Do you still feel like your quaint scissor method is efficient?
You know what? I have to say this is better.
Yeah.
This is better than the scissors.
And you don't have to worry about this disgusting device. And you claim that you don't learn anything or that there's no value in the knowledge that I have. And look at you now.
Look at you now. You know what I love? I love that your look at you now is about this. You know, it's supposed to be about something bigger, like you said that you were better than me. And that was 50 years ago, but now I encounter you and you're a hobo. Look at you now! But you use it on, you said that my information was incorrect, but I suggested this nose hair trimmer, and now you're using it. Look at you now! It's so small.